Aberdeen Grammar School Projects Week 2025. Physical Computing with the BBC Microbit. The challenge: move a ball a metre without touching it by hand. The class were given an introduction to the microbit and how easy it is to start programming it. The class quickly got the hang of Make code, the programming environment for the microbit, and started to play and experiment. Working in pairs, the pupils started to test and experiment with the radio communication features too. Sending messages or instructions to other microbits can open a world of exciting possibilities. On day 2, the pupils soldered an amplifier kit for future use with the microbit. With time, the pupils became more confident and skilled at soldering, and also aware of risk and the need for concentration and calm. We had a 100% success rate when we tested the kits by playing an MP3, as well as showcasing the Billy text-to-speech extension for the microbit. For a breakout session after an intense morning of concentration, we tasked the pupils to make a paper rocket. We have a compressed air launcher, and had fun testing and experimenting on design, build and launch settings. Some burst, some gently flew and some shot into the distance, to everyone's delight. For the final 3 days, we got the pupils into teams, and tasked them to move a ball a metre without touching it by hand. The pupils quickly got to work, discussing, designing, sketching and planning. It was a joy to see them working so hard and so well in their teams, sharing thoughts and ideas. Several different approaches started to form, from aeroplanes to marble mazes, catapults to cars. Building and testing with cardboard and microbits was quick and exciting. Prototyping and observing led to quick design changes and even complete rethinks. As a breakout session, we had the pupils make their own paper aeroplanes, and then showed them Phil's favorite design, learning complex origami folds to make a fantastic plane. We had fun flying them outside, which helped refresh the pupils after an intense morning of concentration. We ended the week with a flurry of activity in the morning session, teams finalizing their builds, some even changing direction at the very last minute, with lots of intense work all around. Teams dug deep and focused on their programming, after learning a lot from their time playing and experimenting with the microbits, the GPIO equipment and the mechanics of the builds. It was great to see the teams checking each other's builds out, inspiring each other to make changes, or taking inspiration from experiments and sharing their newfound discoveries. There was a real buzz, but with the intensity, came that familiar drop in energy we can often see. We pulled together a quick impromptu breakout session, taking advantage of the lovely weather, and set a paper platform bridge challenge. Having 20 minutes to work in teams, the pupils were tasked to make a paper structure that could hold a paper top hat. All successful, with 3 different approaches. We ended the week with a flurry of activity in the morning session, teams finalizing their builds, some even changing direction at the very last minute, with lots of intense work all around. Teams dug deep and focused on their programming. Greg Greg had created a fun mix of trebuchet stroke town gathering. Greg was their leader. Servos were used to represent the townsfolk, as well as a functional release mechanism for their rubber band-powered catapult, all controlled with a sliding potentiometer. The wiring was crazy, but became a problem with the breadboard looking like a bag of snakes. Several popped out of the breadboard. Police created a four-wheel-driven buggy that utilized the pimoroni motor drivers, and they implemented the soldered speaker kit into their build to maximize on the music that can be made on the microbit. They also included a pixel ring, the fully programmable LED ring that works so well with the microbit. It was great to see their build come together after initial problems and hesitations. Team Robotics Legends started with an idea of a propeller-driven aircraft. Having implemented servos to steer and a motor to drive a propeller, they soon realized the difficulties of building a remote-controlled flying machine. A swiveling sonar sensor on a servo, an algorithm that detected obstacles and adjusted the drive accordingly. It was very ambitious, with a lot of commendable wins. The overall winners on points were Team ICER. Their mix of marble maze and drivable vehicle worked hand in hand. Their early completion of the build, and fully tested, gave them confidence, and afforded them time to decorate and make extra cardboard objects on the last day. They all made cardboard housings for their stereo speakers they soldered earlier in the week. With a fantastic final showcase, all teams congratulated the winners and all said they had a brilliant week with Digital Maker CIC, wishing they had more time to make more microbit-powered inventions. A big thank you to Aberdeen Grammar School for having Digital Maker CIC back to run a week-long workshop for their projects week. Your pupils were fantastic with their creativity, attitudes, and teamwork.